Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one, too. And all in between, this is for the absolute positive, bigger, better, good God and truth of you. If you watched any videos that I have posted, you will know that I state that all of existence was created when Pista Sophia as a negative, right, as a backfire of energy, God turning up more positive than the negatives of her, right, caused her to explode into two energies, a male and female energy. A positive energy, the male of it, and a female energy, right, the negative of it. Okay? I also state that all the negative energy of Pista Sophia, right, went to the point of all the static, twisted, scattered, undefined energy of time and space, okay? It went to the neutron, which is always negative and never neutral, to the absolute positive good truth of God of a proton, which all the positive energy goes to the point to E equals MC squared. The more positive something it is, the more good it is as truth with energy to the reality check of all bonding matter. Okay? Now, when these energies came together, okay, the positive energy overwhelmed the negative energy of the neutron to create indestructible atoms, okay? Now, when it created the good truth of this indestructible atom, okay, that articulation is only the good truth of the life of Jesus Christ. One more positive than all faithful negativity, good as the truth of its shape, form, mass, to the here and now, bigger and better of all reality check, meaning it can never be destroyed. Okay? And these are the atoms that we are made of. Now, some atoms can be split, but I'm talking about the absolute positive good truth of an indestructible, more male atom than a female atom that can split through fusion and fission. Okay? And prior to Pista Sophia, all of existence was nothing but a positive flow of the energy of God. And as truth, God wanted to incarnate all matter creation of existence to infinity and slowed down lesser than light speed and created a negative through the backdrop of Pista Sophia. And as this negative started to come into itself as a reverse polarity, it became a dragon on itself, a Shiva shaft snake to the reality of the neutronic negativity of it, okay? And if you know anything about the history of Pista Sophia, her name is Faith, and she is the faith of the world, okay? She's also Mother Earth, and she's also the mother of the universe. She is the negative charge of all positive polarity, right, to the good truth of all circuitry that has to be here and now, or this circuitry could not exist, okay? So all of these energies come together, okay? Anyways, the earth and all of existence was created, okay? Now, there was a pre-Adamite humanoid ape species on the earth, okay? They could have been a human-like species, or they could have been more ape. But they were a negative articulation of what was good as truth. So the incarnate, the even Holy Spirit, right, the more positive, good truth of the reality check of all I am, incarnated them, and most of them took this more positive energy as a negative and ran their lives off a cliff with the faith of them, not knowing how to always articulate it back more positive than negative to keep them good as truth. And one of the remainders made it up to the cavern of woe. And when this energy went into her as an orgasmic affair of life happening to the bigger and better of her negative, gamey, faithful matter, it caused her to have an orgasm. And if you know anything about female species, a woman is the only female species of existence that can have an orgasm. So it took what she was of lesser, inferior, animalistic, gamey matter, and it caused it to come to a higher, enlightened out state of being, good as truth, and she became impregnated with the first pre-Adamite male of all I am. And all that was left of her species that bonded and bred with the pre-Adamite man of all I am became the men of old who created the pyramid scheme around the world, which was a true sister reflection of the energy of God, the Son of God, the absolute positive, even Holy Spirit of God of all I am, bigger and better than all negativity at every point of time and space I am, okay? And the rest of her tribe, okay, that bred back with her became the Shiva lineage of reality because she was not born a woman, okay, and she became a woman through a secondary enlightened state, an orgasmic affair, okay. All that she was of knowledge and mind as pure energy went to this Shiva shafted lineage, more of a negative, okay? And this is the Hindu Sindhu that you do with all faith of the world, okay? Because whenever you crisscross with faith, you apply to the neutron of you, which is not neutral. Shiva is not neutral. The atom is not neutral, okay? And what happens is you cause, as a backfire of radioactivity on yourself through the negative charge of the polarity of you, right? Through the positive energy not being absorbed to the bigger and better of you, good ass truth. Your bonding matter not to be able to sustain itself. To cross negative with negativity is the blue devil of you. It is a Eva shaft. And I say it's an Eva shaft because, like I said, all things female with energy, right, are considered negative. Just like a woman is a negative of a man, but not a negative of reality. It's just the opposite of a man, okay? And it's the same with negativity. When you cross negative with negativity without bringing that to a more positive matter of you, good as truth, right? You incarnate a he shafting devil of you from the mind through the body to the world, right? With decay and disintegration. And with faith, it's always a blinding, perpetual state of negative decay and disintegration from the time you are born to the time you die. Because you don't know that any bad way of you is nothing, and all you have to do is cross anything negative about you back more positive. It's the only way you can add up, stay, or be good as true. So you don't always do it. And because you don't always do it, it is a perpetual state of negative on you from the moment you're born till the day you die of it. Because all else is only crossing more positive, always, good as truth, the absolute bigger, better of them here and now, always, than all negativity. In a more positive universe, right? So says the here and now of us, good as truth, okay? You can only absolutely be the bigger and better of that, the same one way with it. One more positive than all negativity, only adding up good as truth as the absolute bigger, better of your here and now. And if not, all you have is faith. You see, static, twisted, scattered, blinding, undefined lies, right, on what is good as truth to always keep you more positive than a negative, okay, to the absolute bigger, better of your here and now matter. And that's why you decay, disintegrate, and die. And like I've said in other videos, and like I said with the articulation of the atom, okay, that atom is only articulated one way, good as the truth of the life of Jesus Christ, right? Absolutely one more positive, bigger and better than all faithful negativity, right? Hence the bigger, better of the thieving Holy Spirit out, good God and truth of the Adam man evolved, the absolute bigger, better, good God and truth of all reality check of mankind of paradise I am. Okay? So anyways, these Shaivas, they were snakes on matter, from the mind to the body to the world. They were hoarders of resources. They were animalistic, and they overthrew the megalithic world that the god kings had created, the men of old. Okay, when this happened, Adam was their god and their king. Okay, he came to himself in the garden. The articulation of the world being more positive than negative had ceased to exist. He had no bearing on reality, okay? He took that fruit of faith from Eve, and as a Shaiva shaft of negativity, okay, it was a snake bite on the reality check of them, only crossing bigger and better, here and now, good always as the standard and articulation than all negativity. And if he would have only crossed Eve with his circuitry back one more positive than nutty and fruity, Eva shafted to the good truth of his more positive articulation always than any female negativity, right? We would all only be good. That would have only been the absolute bigger, better of Cain and Abel. And that would only be the absolute bigger, better of all God, truth, reality check. But because he didn't, okay, these Shaiva shafting, faithful, inferior godheads that overthrew the world, they enslaved all Adam was, okay, through their blue blood lines, okay, the blue bloods of them, right, the reality check of Shiva's Nagas around the world, okay, after he shafted the world, it was one continent, he divided 7 ways, okay. And each one of these Nagas established ruling dynasties. Okay? These are the fallen angels. These are the Watcher spawn. These are all of these Anunnakis. Okay? Now listen to me. Their blue bloods got so inbred. Okay? That they could not keep breeding with themselves and having children to pass on this ruling way to them. Plus, it deformed them. Hence the reason why they would wear masks, okay? All of them are death cults, okay? Think about the afterlife. Afterlife, you are dead. You are decayed, disintegrated, and you are rotting. So to state anything after life that is not that is a hallucination of it. Okay, Thoth, all of these face mask people, okay, they're like shamans. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And the reason why they were like that is because they believe, right, molding their heads, right, they they were articulating their devil god Shiva, okay, and some of these ruling parties. And what happened is they became so alien looking to what is good as truth through inbreeding and head misformity that they started being born that way. And it would scare the inhabitants. So they had to wear face gear. You understand? They had to wear it. There was no other way about it. And the only aliens of them, right, are alien to what is good as truth, the articulation of the Adam-man evolved of all I am, right? The absolute bigger, better here and now, good God and truth of all mankind, creation of existence. See, all existence is only a more positive here and now, good as truth as the bigger and better of all. So says the here and now. And Adam is only stated one more positive, bigger and better as the good truth of its shape, form, and mass than all negativity that could destroy it. One with the universe, okay? Anytime this atom bonds, it only bonds with two or more. One more positive, good as the truth of life of Jesus Christ to make the shape, form, and mass of every body of everything, not to exclude every dimension of time and space you could think of, and every shape, form, and mass of God you could think of. They're only alien with faith to what is good as truth, which is to cross one more positive always than all negativity. A lion head snake, alien head snake, an Eva shaft, an Eve shaft, spell devil like this, spell Shiva like this, with Eve in the middle, okay? S-H-E-V-E-A, D-E-V-E-L, okay? You got the devil, you got Eve, you got evil, and you got an Eve lie. And it's a lie on the articulation of a female of mankind, stating her less than more positive male with energy good to the reality check of her matter, okay? And in reality check, okay, you are half male and half female. Only cross one more positive male with energy than any female matters of negativity to always be good as truth of the articulation of the life of Jesus Christ, the thieving Holy Spirit out, good God and truth of all for everlasting peace I am, Allah of all for everlasting peace I am, the God King Adam man, triple male evolved of all I am, as a fact of God check from the full thief man, God